Here's my review for this camera. I like it, but it wasn't until after 100 pictures taken and I found the right filter for it did I like it. There, go buy it if you want. Here's the rest of the video on the actual adventure part. Also, yes, I did paint this fish. This is what the final one looked like. Welcome to definitely not the back of a car. I got a camp snap camera. And we're gonna snap with it. Boom, that's the entire unboxing process. Comes with a cable and the camera. Camera is super light, lighter than a disposable camera. It's got no screen. Well, it's got a screen, but that doesn't count as a screen. You can't see your pictures. It takes JPEGs. That's all you need to know. Allegedly, there are filters somehow. Maybe not. Either way, it makes this annoying sound when you turn it on. It's only got two settings, on and flash. This is the flash. It's a little LED. Makes this annoying sound when you turn it on. There it is. I haven't taken a picture with it yet. Shows a little film counter on the back. I think that green light means it's charged. I imagine it's gonna make a noise when you take a picture. It did. That was a weird click. Satisfying click, actually. Let me try that again, but with the camera off. It makes a noise when you turn it off. My knees hurt so bad right now. Who did this to me? I disagree. I have to get out of this position before I die. This apparently, first off, I framed it so it was more like, it was like much closer, so classic viewfinder lies, but also the sun murdered it with a glare. This was one of the pictures when it first showed up. Oh, it looks like I got my finger in the corner there. When it first showed up, it was kind of like zoomed in and I could see just how garbage the quality of that. Like nothing, there's not particularly any detail in any of this. It's just... I'm here at the Arboretum. You can't see that sign at all. Oh, you can slow zoom in this mode? Whoa, I didn't know that. Wow, woo. Things you learn when you're learning. What was I gonna say? Well, anyway, I'm at the Arboretum. Look how small this thing is. It's smaller than my phone. I mean, here it is next to my phone, and you can see my old phone in my hand that I'm recording with, which was an S21 Ultra or 2 Ultra. And this is an S24 normal, which is smaller than this is. So it's smaller than your phone for sure. Gravity affects both of them the same though. This, I promise you, I had it straight up and down and the picture just came out super sideways. Same with this one, it's kind of leaning that way. And this one. I promise I had them straight, but like that one's pretty egregious. Also, I was much closer and had it much tighter framed. Allegedly, this thing's got a 35mm equivalent focal length. I don't know what the megapixels are. That doesn't really matter anyway. Basically, it's just an old webcam that they throw on a plastic body. But, yeah. Still don't know what any of the pictures look like either. I'm gonna take a picture of this bike though, which has moved since the last time I've been here. The Spanish moss got to it. This one, again, it's like weird, noisy, weird, textury kind of thing. Kind of makes everything blend together, in my opinion. Since it was the standard filter, it made it like super longer exposure, so it's like way bright and blown out. These shadows were much darker. The ergonomics on this plastic brick, pretty not goodly designed. The lens is way over to one side, which gives you little room to grip, and then the thumb slot is way down here, so it doesn't feel good. Also, why isn't this in the middle, and why isn't this lined up with this? There's kind of no excuse for that, especially because the insides are basically just a motherboard the size of an SD card, and then a couple wires leading to a button and a speaker. Like, I can't, my fingers crushed by the lens. I want to hold it like this, but then I don't, there, that's like a comfortable, but then it's just very little room. You'd consider this low light, right? This was another one of the ones that showed up, and I was like, damn, there's really no detail at all anywhere, is there? Again, it's a toy camera or whatever. Also, oh, I have my glasses on. Never mind. I was gonna say in real life, this bathroom was way darker and way yellower, but I have my glasses on there. Large pineapple. Squirrel. Good job, squirrel. This is a big pineapple. There's that squirrel again. You know, this phone said it's gonna die. Oh, what the heck? There used to be like a big everything right there. I guess they took that out. Oh yeah, there also used to be a bunch of stuff right here. They've been busy. It's only been like probably 2 months since I've been here. Oh yeah, this phone says it's gonna die soon, so if it does die, you're just gonna see pictures and less adventure video, I guess. I don't know why I'm walking around, there's nothing here. This, I'm surprised how blown out this was, because it was not like that in real life. It's very blue in real life. I was gonna take some pictures of some spiders over there, but I took a picture of these shadows instead. Here we go, some colorful chairs and such, with a free leaf already conveniently placed. I promise in the viewfinder, I had this directly centered, and there you could not see anything. I had it so that it was just a straight up only orange rectangle with the leaf in the middle, and this is what it gave me. I wasn't even recording that entire thing. I was saying because of the ergonomics of it, I keep doing vertical shots, so you're probably not going to see many horizontal ones. I'm going to try and get a silhouette of these leaves against the sky. This is when I was trying to get the silhouette of the things against the sky. Again, I had all this cropped out, really, of the viewfinder, because I didn't want the trees in the background, and it gave me the trees in the background. Same thing here. You can't say that number isn't going up. This guy fools me every time. I've never successfully taken a picture of this Tory gate. The main issue is the sign. I tried to crop the sign out of it. I doubt it works. I love this shot though. I love this little tea house. Blah, blah, blah. It was super dark here, and then that's blown out. This is too overexposed because it was giving me the longer shutter, which is why everything is also like blurry. I mean, we can go inside, fine. You didn't have to twist my arm. I mean, come on, you washed out footage. Pretty cool. I've changed my mind on the sound it makes, because it says, for a successful picture, press the button and wait for the noise. Then you will know the picture has been taken. Which, let me just try and... Shit, my phone was in the way. But that's the glory of digital right there. I messed up, and I could just take another one. Now I'm at 31 pictures. Yellow grew, bamboo. But I don't know if you can hear, but it takes a bit after you actually press the button to hear the noise go off. So, well, let's try and get a horizontal. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to step way back. Listen to, I got it right next to the camera. Oh man, I still have to go further back, but I can't. There's a wall. See how long after I click the button you hear the thing go off? Let's go inside. Uppies. Come on, phone. You're allowed to. Let's try this video mode instead. Yeah, I can't even. I want to get a picture of the window with the thing. Oh, my phone's in the way again. Maybe a picture of this. Maybe you can get down with the sickness. Oh, good God. Did I mention I turned 30 in like 2 weeks? Don't remind me. Boot. Please be clean to enter food. Did I mention I can't read? Here we go again. Down into the Goblin Town. We are lower than average right now. The average person is not this low. The average person can't swivel around on their knees like that either. All these shots are vertical. I just keep taking pictures like this. It's just so convenient for vertical shots. This is another low light shot. I usually shoot this thing for some reason. But the last couple times I shot it on different cameras, every single time it came out blurry. I don't know why. Maybe it's cursed with ghost juice. It's blurry and impossible to see anything. This is when my knees exploded. Like, yeah, that the basic vintage filter trying to extend the shutter speed is not good. Not good. So I wanted something that was darker so it would give me faster shutter speeds. And I'm thinking that's something. Look at it, it's blurry, just like I said in the video. Look at this guy doing a mean lean. Why are you so mean with that lean? It's, that's the mean lean tree. I took a picture of this because there was a bright yellow, very obviously yellow umbrella in the center. Clearly that just turned into a white blob. And oddly enough, the picture I took to test the exposure, like how it would handle highlights, is one of like the most properly metered images. Still very blown out on the highlights, but you still have the trees or the sky. You still have good detail here and everything looks fine. It's weird. Then I took a picture of a door. Then again, first sun, mega glare. But also, like, there's nothing going on here. Like, there's just no detail. It's so odd. And then they don't want dogs here. I was just trying to get the SD card out of this thing, which requires using a screw, so that's user friendly. And it says mode up down, so I assume that means there's going to be 3 buttons under this also, which might be how you access the filters, which if that's the case, that's also not user friendly. Okay, this sounds really stupid. The mode button is used to switch between year, month, day, and beep volume, and the up and down buttons change the values of those parameters. If you want to change the filters, you have to download filters and then put a filter file on the camera and overwrite, or I guess remove, the original filter file that's on the camera already. Why bother with any of that when you could just use a photo editing app to change what the picture looks like? That's really dumb. I'm going through the different filters that I was trying for the Camp Snap. I tried 5 different ones. Let me pull up their names. We have the standard vintage one that comes with the camera. Then over here, we have one called Super Roar. And then this one down here is called Tuscany. This one over here is called Kino. And this one here is called Expired. But I think for everyday use, I'm thinking Kino. Kino's my fave. I'm here at a Sieves or a Walgreens or something. I got Kino loaded up. I'm gonna take a picture of this because it looks cool. Hey guys, I was just wondering if you could tell me, does this camera setup look ridiculous? Anyway, there's a card over there, and I'm gonna take a picture of it. Let's see. I got the Camp Snap. This morning I loaded a black and white preset on it called Milky Blacks. Terrible order. So yeah, it's black and white, and I'm gonna take a picture of this here. We're gonna get real low as God intended. Oh, my Jesus, fault of falling. Nailed it. Nailed it. We're going on an adventure, boys. You may hear some wind. You're definitely going to hear some cars. And you're definitely going to witness illegal street crossings. Nailed it. Didn't even die. Didn't die a single time. I kind of like that. Camp Snap, black and white, on. Try and get these manholes in the center of the image. The viewfinder on this thing super lies. It'll basically look at what the viewfinder says and then add a good extra 10% on every side, and then you'll be pretty much where you need to be. Oh, there's another picture. Let's see. Let's try, get a little lower. Yoink. There's a van or something behind that bush. I was trying to hide it. This thing's super convenient, super light, fits in every one of my pockets. Every single one I own. Quality? Well, I wonder. Let's try and take a picture with these little fairy light things. Camera wasn't on. Either way, my hat's in the way. Ooh. I like these black and white umbrellas. This isn't a particularly good or inspired image. What if I did it like this instead? Nope, that's also bad. Oh ho! Thank you for turning on your vacancy sign. Still a bad picture though. It is now raining, so there's that. There's a lot of images I'm seeing that I want to take, but the lens on this is not wide enough, or I mean long enough. There's a bike down there. I don't know if you could see it from your angle. Oops, I didn't mean to turn that off. Slippery when wet, I'll say. You are on my geste. Neither the Camp Snap nor the Insta360 Go has very good low light capability, so I'm going to take several pictures of this bike. Very, oh shit, girl. I like that. I like that. Thank you for letting me like that. Actually, we're going to go up a little. We're going to take a picture. We're going to take a picture. We're going to carry on. The milky black filter that I currently am using is supposed to be like pretty high contrast black and white, which is how I prefer my black and whites. And we're gonna go back. Well, the owner of the bike was also under the bridge, and I didn't notice it until I got over there. Nailed it. Boom. Took that picture while walking. It's probably going to be super blurry. Kind of cool. Gotta wait for the cars to go by. I got a picture of this little orange arrow pointing at that. The thing. Huge boats, enormous boats, duckbird. It is still technically raining. And now I'm on the drawbridge part of the drawbridge. Do not anchor. You probably can't see that. Look how far I've had to walk to get to the beach area, just to get to this island. Because you're not allowed to park anywhere down here for free until November 1st. Which, granted, is in a few days. But also, I've had to wait months, because paid parking starts in like March. We're not gonna go all the way that way, just because this camera only has like another 8 minutes worth of recording before it dies. So I'm gonna have to put it back in the pod. I think I can still record with it in the pod. I feel like I'm screaming. But yeah, I'm not gonna walk back until I'm not gonna fall down this slope either. This slippery slope. I'm not gonna walk back until I recharge it, I guess. Let's go onto the bridge again while I deal with this. Man, it's loud under bridges, huh? Now it's recording in the pod. I'm under the bridge still, trying to get a better angle on these pylons. Wind directly into the microphone hole. That's good podcasting right there. Bad. Sideways, diagonal. Can't really keep it straight. Very Dishonored vibes going over here with this here architecture and these textures. Oh, jeez, that's mushy. That's a mushy ground. I guess I can take a picture of that. So I will. I just wanted to say, this thing, wet, sure, but still technically not weatherproof. So I guess we'll see how that goes. It's pretty wet out here. Also, I got some pictures of a guy running across the bridge earlier. Like that guy, but shirtless. Anyway, you don't mess with the Gohan. Also, in case you're a hat user, this is what you have to do to use it. Even sidewards, like you're gonna be moving your hat out of the way. You know, these here white pipes are actually naturally forming. Now I can't imagine that we're going to be getting many photo opportunities on the way back, but I'll record anyway. Still wet though. We got some Banksy copycat work going on over here. Gotta watch out for all this poison oak. Let me know if you can figure out what this political graffiti's about. A child in a shark costume next to some birds. I'm almost certain it's incredibly scathing. Let's, can I get around that? This is gonna be dumb. Oh shit. Especially if I walk into those wires. It doesn't smell great under this bridge. Oh, my shoes are sandy now. Oh my god. My pants and shoes are covered in briars. Ah! Ah! How did one get up there? I'm digging the Dishonored angle. Like all the crazy industrial kind of architecture, not archival. Try and get this. There was a mirror up there. I don't know if you could see it. So what did we learn? We learned that ultimately it's a fine camera, and out of over 130 images, I got 3 or 4 that I liked. And I didn't like any of them really until I used the milky black feature, or filter. So, if you're willing to go filter hunting, you might get something you also like too out of this camera. Don't ask why it looks like this right now.